And speaking of mask mandates, health professionals in St. Joseph County are speaking out against optional masking policies at the Penn, Harris, Madison school districts and others in Michiana.
Yeah, that's right. 16 News now heard from some of the health experts that signed off on the letter published in the South Bend Tribune this morning to learn why more than 200 healthcare workers are backing this plea to mask up.
I've been here in practice for 35 years. I've never seen a cooperative effort like this among physicians to come out against a policy like this.
The South Bend Clinic's clinical research director, Dr. Jim Harris, is just one of the more than 200 names accompanying this letter strongly encouraging universal masking for all PHM schools. A highlighted section of the letter says the PHM school board has an opportunity to help avert a crisis and should consider that the avoidable health consequences or death of even one child will be on their conscience.
Children across the country are being much more affected by the Delta variant than they were in the past. So children's hospitals are full, bursting at the seams in areas where Delta is very common. So we know that the kids are much more at risk because they're not vaccinated, they can't get vaccinated, and this particular strain is very bad for children.
The letter points to data that suggests the Delta variant is infecting more children than previous strains. These infections can have short or long-term effects. It also points out how children are more vulnerable to infection, with children 12 and younger unable to get vaccinated, while vaccination rates for school-aged kids who are eligible remain pretty low.
Hospitalization rate in St. Joe County is the highest it's been in 3 months. The Delta virus is running rampant across the country. It's extremely dangerous, and it's at risk for our children much more than the previous strains were. I think that the only responsible decision is to require masks in schools and, quite frankly, anywhere indoors right now.
Issuing their warning about the PHM mask optional policy they say fails to protect children and the community.
And Dr. Harris also says there are at least 100 other healthcare professionals' names whose signatures of support did not appear on the letter because they signed after it was published.